The Masters 8 being the competition to have the 8 strongest trainers face off against one another means that Sinnoh's queen and champion would 100% be there, and her rep is notorious as she's the champion to have the most number of appearances and episodes in the anime. Here comes the very well respected and admired archaeological expert as the second strongest trainer in the world. We have Cynthia.
Garchomp, Dragon Rush!
While Cynthia has been seen quite frequently in the anime, and her role in the Diamond and Pearl series was pretty major, it was fairly simple when you actually talk about it. Cynthia was first mentioned in a flashback by Lucian, and then later properly introduced and debuted later on in the series in a battle against him. She then came down to Amity Square and met up with Ash and friends, and later Paul, who desperately challenged her to a full 6-on-6 battle, but got absolutely annihilated by just her Garchomp, forcing Paul to forfeit. It's here that we learn that Cynthia was just like Paul in her youth, but the legends of Dialga and Palkia had changed her, specifically the ancient writing in Sinnoh that goes, "When every life meets another life, something will be born." A quote that changed her, and one that touched Ash in his journey as well. Throughout the rest of the Diamond and Pearl series, we would see the cameo appearances of Cynthia take on and even beat other trainers like Aaron, Flint, and Palmer. She at multiple points in time would also be seen helping Ash and friends stop Team Galactic, helping the Lake Trio, and ultimately thwarting Team Galactic's plans at Spear Pillar. And this was her main role for the rest of the series. She also showed great interest in Ash and Paul's battle in the Sinnoh League, and was also the one to finally hand Tobias his trophy. Cynthia later reappeared in Best Wishes and met up with Ash and the Unova gang, and told them about how she was partaking in the Pokemon World Tournament's Junior Cup. And with this, Ash and them decided to join her to see her participate in the tournament. Along the way, they ran into an injured Meloetta, and Cynthia taught Ash, Silent, and Iris how to make it feel better. And it's this mentor-like role that Cynthia largely had throughout this part of the series. Later, she accepted Iris' request to battle, as Iris wanted to become a Dragon Master. She excitedly fought Cynthia's Garchomp with her Axew, but Cynthia stopped the battle midway so that Axew wouldn't get too hurt. Which, we'll see how things turn out for her this time around with the Masters 8. But anyways, when they arrived at Cynthia's villa, it was revealed that Dawn was also staying there with Cynthia, and so she joined the gang for a bit too. Cynthia later took on Caitlyn in the Pokemon World Tournament's Junior Cup, where the battle ended in a tie, only due to the 10-minute timer running out. But she continued to observe the tournament in various battles, and noticed how Iris' Dragonite was struggling to take commands from her, and helped her out with that. And later, she observed Iris' battle with Ash the following episode, and talked to Iris about the relationships with Pokemon. Similarly, she also gave Chip some advice and observed his battle that he had with Alder. Cynthia had observed all of them actually at one point or another. She closely studied Ash, Trip, Dawn, Iris, and Silent and their battles throughout this time. So of course she's able to give them really sound advice and be a mentor, especially to Iris, who she has been seen to closely bond with. She later helped Ash and them stop Team Rocket's Operation Tempest and save the Unova region from the forces of nature's rage, and left the region informing Ash of the Unova League that was soon approaching. In Pokemon Journeys, she has also made several appearances, but of course her biggest appearance has yet to happen. At first during the battle, Vulcan reveals to Ash that Cynthia is partaking in the Pokemon World Championships, and that she's already made it to the Master class. She later meets up with Ash again and meets Go for the first time in Johto, as there was a strange situation with the Unknown there that the group took care of. She then put more of her mythological knowledge out there when she met up with Ash and Chloe at the Canalade Library to learn more about Palkia, and fought alternate universe Team Rocket, forcing them to retreat. And though Ash and Chloe pursued them into the alternate universe, Cynthia played her part in the end during the climax of the battle between Dialga and Palkia, and welcomed Ash and friends back into the normal world. Then for a journey special, she decided to teach Ash, Dawn, and Go about the Hisui region, and have them catch a Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott in Hisui-style Pokeballs for fun, along with the history lesson of course. And shortly afterwards, Team Galactic had returned to rescue Cyrus from the alternate dimension that he was stuck in after the events of Diamond and Pearl, and Cynthia joined Ash, Brock, Dawn, and Go in stopping Team Galactic. In fact, she soloed all three of the Galactic Commanders, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter, and even helped save Heatran, arresting them and also asking Arceus and the Lake Trio for help in the process as well. Which, by the way, this is the second time they've asked Arceus for something in quick succession. The last time was the time with the alternate universe Team Rocket, so they better start counting their blessings here. Past all this, it was just seeing the Sinnoh champ revealed to be part of the Masters 8 as the second strongest trainer in the world, and with a history like this, it's no wonder that she is. Update, at this point in time, she also took a great selfie with Iris and Diantha. So cute. Cynthia's track record and list of achievements is crazy. Not only has she in some way mentored Ash and all of Ash's companions and rivals that she's come across, but she has also taken down some of the most notable trainers in the Pokemon world, taking down multiple strong trainers at the same time, and even soloed Paul, who even at that point in Diamond and Pearl was a huge threat. She has also dealt with Dialga and Palkia multiple times at this point, and even the Force of Nature, and even come across other legendaries such as Meloetta and Heatran. Her ace is of course her Garchomp, who partakes in most of her battles. However, her Gastrodon was shown very early on as well. Her Glaceon appeared in Black and White in honor of her Black 2 and White 2 team, and recently in Journeys, her Como from her Sun and Moon team, and Roserade as one of her stable Pokemon. So she has at least 5 known Pokemon, the most out of any champion outside of Ash, and technically Alon. And her 6th Pokemon, which she's revealed in the previews, Milotic, a very fitting and strong Pokemon for her to have as one of her OG Mons. Cynthia has been revealed to be first going up against Iris in the Masters 8 tournament, and what a fitting opponent for her to go up against. Not only does this give Iris and Cynthia an opportunity for a rematch with Garchomp and Axew, which is now Iris' Haxorus, but also gives Iris a chance to show Cynthia how much she's grown and learned from her. And because of all the weight of the Black and White series here, this might arguably be the best matchup for the starting bracket. Cynthia is most likely going to win and battle Ash as well, since Paul did train him for it, and since Ash vs Cynthia has been foreshadowed and hyped up since the Sinnoh arc. But we have to see how Cynthia will do against Iris first. I'm sure she's going to make it to the semifinals though. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you stay tuned for the next Masters 8 character breakdown and for some more anime content. Take care of yourselves, have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys on the next video, alright? Later.